Hey guys, it's Austin back with another YouTube video. I ended up going to the FTSE 500 last week and I got a whole bunch of autographed items and some very cool items to show you. However, I did not end up going to Martinsville because my dad had some health issues that kept us from going, and plus the weather conditions, including the snow, did not help us get over there. So I will regret to inform you that I did not get to go to Martinsville, but I'll show you what I got at Bristol. For starters, I ended up going up there in like the little practice tunnel up at the garage entrance of the racetrack, and I got Brad Keselowski, my Fitzgerald glider kits, and the Auto Trader car signed, and I got my Bristol win dual signed by Jimmy Johnson and Chad Knaus on the roof. And I also like to quote that this has been a record week for me with Jimmy Johnson. I've gotten like about 4 cars signed and another thing I'll get to in a minute. I also got him on his Martinsville win from 13. And then while I'm over here, I'll also show you the Ryan Blaney throwback. I got it signed. I did notice this time that more people signed on like the hood of the car in black Sharpie, and that wasn't my favorite thing that they did, but I guess it just counts as a credit. But it don't matter to me where the heck they sign as long as it gets signed. And I also got Johnson on his 2015 Dover win. And to cap out all the race versions, I also got Jimmy Johnson on my 2013 Pocono win. Shit. Hit the rear quarter panel of that car. Hope it didn't do no damage. Got a low rise thing down here. Got my Stenhouse Cargill throwback autographed at race night. There on the windshield. And I also got his Fastenal throwback also at race night. Because FTSE does like this little thing where they do FTSE race night and they'll select a few drivers to come and autograph for people. And this year it was Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Busch, and Bubba Wallace. And I got all 4 of the drivers, and I'll be showing you guys what I've got here in a while for them. This is not an autograph, but I also picked up Kyle Larson's Dover Xfinity win over the weekend. And I've done a little Larson display up here, as you guys cannot tell. And then I got Bubba on his first start car. The autograph's a little bit blurry because his Sharpie wasn't the best, but it worked anyway. I got his first start from Pocono. Then let me take a look in here and see what I else got. And then I got went to the Chevy Stage Sunday and got Jamie McMurray on my McDonald's car from, I believe, 2013. And I also got Austin Dillon on my vintage Dow, which completed my Austin Dillon diecast collection. Like I said, guys, I'm sorry that they signed in all these black Sharpies. There was like a lot more people this time signing black than in silver or gold, which is really, really depressing, but, you know, as it goes. And I got one to show you down here in the case. I'm going to have to remove it because the lighting ain't that good down here. This is one of my Truex cars that got signed was the Wrangler car. I got that one signed by Martin Truex Jr. That was one of the 2 I got signed at race night. And I didn't get this one signed at race night, but I also got Martin Truex Jr. on my phone case at the tire tunnel as well. And as for what I got signed by Kyle Busch, I got him on the Kansas win and the Homestead Championship win at race night, but I also ended up getting him up there at the tire tunnel, and he signed in the hood on the California Fontana 2014 win in black. Wasn't my favorite choice, but it's still KB autograph, and he won the race Sunday anyway, so that made it even better. Crap. This car's going to fall off if I don't watch out. Last one I got over here signed was I got Eric Jones, and it's, like I said, blurry because he signed in black, but he signed my 77 5-Hour Energy 2017 Barney Visser diecast. Very, very nostalgic since he's over at Gibbs now. And getting over here to the last 2 cars I got signed for the weekend, I got the other one I got signed by Martin Truex Jr. was the Furniture Row 78 car from last season. And before I get to the thing I was going to show you guys at the very end, I'll show you this. I also got it signed at race night. Finally got my first piece of sheet metal in my collection autographed. It wasn't officially my first piece of sheet metal, but it's one of my first pieces of sheet metal. Got Sailor to sign my One Main Financial piece at race night. Looks very good now. It has the signature on it. Looks really, really cool. Finally got one of my sheet metal pieces signed. That was back over here. And I'll show you guys. This is my Ty Dillon Geico piece. I got to pay like about $65 for this thing. It has a fuel cell still on it. But it was pretty cool. However, the edges are not taped off, so I'm going to tape those off eventually. But I saw a lot of guys getting Ty Dillon sheet metal signed up at the tunnel that day, and I felt like I saw this one with the fuel cell still on it, and I felt like, well, since I'm trying to do a sheet metal collection now, I'm going to try to get as many as I can, so I just went ahead and bought the Ty piece. So I got a piece of Ty Dillon's Geico card from, I believe, last year. It was either last year or 2016. I don't remember which, but it was one of those two. But now, let's get on to the interesting thing I was going to tell you guys. So, this was like completely unexpected. Like, I wasn't even expecting this going in. But if you guys have ever heard, they have like a driver's meeting before every single race. And my sheet metal's getting ready to fall over. The tie piece got pushed and it's all falling over. But like I was saying, they do a driver's meeting before every single race. And at Bristol, they have like this little fence where you can stand behind the fence and get stuff signed. So I was just standing out there and it was raining, of course. But then this woman comes out and like has two drivers meeting passes. Like me and another dude were like standing there. And she was like, "You guys like want to pass?" And I said, "Well, heck yeah." Well, then I get in there, and the first person I happen to run into is Kevin Harvick. So I got Harvick on my Harvick number 4 hat, and a few minutes later I got Rodney Childers on it too, autograph I've never gotten before, Rodney. So I marked him off my list. Then I got a ton of drivers on this pass. I'm just going to drop names. Denny Hamlin. And these are not going to be in any sort of order. Trevor Bayne, Casey Kane, Martin Truex Jr., the Goldberg boxing guy, Daniel Suarez, Joe Logano, Ryan Blaney, Kyle Larson, golly, here's it goes on and on and on. Ty Dillon, Austin Dillon, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Eric Almirola, Michael McDowell, Matt DiBenedetto, Chad Canals, Greg Ives, then William Byron, Matt. Oh God, I said Matt Kenseth, but it's not Kenseth. I got Bowman, I got Kyle Busch again, I got Jimmy Johnson again, and I got Chris Buescher. I got I think I already said Stenhouse, but I got him. I got Boyer, and I just got a whole bunch of people. And man, this thing is full of signatures. This is probably the most signatures I've ever gotten in like one thing. But that was amazing in itself. Another thing I got signed at the drivers meeting was I got my brand new first brand new for 2018 diecast, my Chase Elliott Hooters ZL1. I got it autographed. I don't really personally am not a big fan of like the way they do the diecast now, but it is what it is. I've just grown to accept it for what it is, and Lionel's trying to chop down cuts on pricing on diecast and everything, so we're gonna get these ones with like the lighter chassis and these ones that I don't have the deck lids, but I think they're still pretty cool, and I wanted to get the Elliott Hooters one since I knew it came out. And last one, not least, before I leave you guys, I also got Trevor Bayne on my Pillow Pets car. I forgot to mention that. I got him up at the tunnel too as well. Yeah, and that's it, guys. I think that's pretty much all I've got, and I got a couple of hero cards, but I ain't really going to get into those. They're all duplicates, and they're mainly all from race night, so it ain't really nothing I hadn't got before anyway. But that's my collection for the weekend, guys. I'll also show you one more time before I leave. I'll show you the diecast I ended up having to pick up other than the Larson Dover. I got Casey Kane's Indy win. I got Ryan Blaney's Pocono win finally. And then I ended up getting, like I said, Larson's Dover. And I got the Bubba First Start autographed. And I think that was like the only new card of the weekend other than the Chase Elliott Hooters ZL1 autograph that I got autographed. That was brand new. But thank you guys for watching. It's a very, very successful weekend for me in Bristol yet again. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in another video.